Hey guys, welcome to my review of the amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn powered by Revoltech. And here we are, and we'll take a quick look at the packaging with the ring light is, as always on my channel. If you watch me a lot, you'll know that the ring light is ever present. So yeah, this is what the box looks like. You'll see Windows style packaging. You can see the figure inside. I got this though, like this, where all the accessories are out of place. So I'm hoping everything's complete. I'm just praying. Looking into it, I think more or less it is, but we'll see when we open. You can see Harley inside. You can see a little bit of her eye peeking there after the boofish. You'd normally see the heads poking out there. The hand is not supposed to be shown yet, so that's a little bit of a spoiler. But yeah, so you have all of that there. Harley Quinn series number 15, DC Justice League, Warner Brothers. All that fancy stuff in the packaging. You can also see the artwork behind there. Not very much, I guess, on my camera, but you can kind of see it, which we'll take a closer look at after when I open the box. To the side, Harley Quinn. A little effect right there, DC. And a lot of her poses here at the back. You have a lot of product shots. You have, figure, normal, intrigue, surprise. So 3 faces, which we'll take a look at once the packaging is open. She's number 15. Harley. Harley. Boom. You see the box is a little bit dented, but that's okay. I'm not a mint sealed box collector, but if you guys are, look out for that. You see all her accessories down there. Again, we'll take a closer look once the packaging is open. Hammer. Roller skate. So it's really nice. You get to see exactly what you're getting if you don't know yet what you're getting. There's a nice artwork there of Harley and the Joker. I am not a fan of Harley and Joker as a couple. I stand Poison Ivy. There it is, the Harley Quinn Amazing Yamaguchi box. So let's open it and see how cool she is. I am very excited for this one. Let's go! Bah! And here we have the amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn out of her packaging. And before we look at the figure, let's take a quick look at the inside of the packaging. The inside box. Very nice artwork of Harley. See right there. So you have the sort of new 52, I believe. Is this New 52 or Rebirth? Harley Quinn. And then sort of the more cartoonish version of her looks onto the side. It's a really nice backdrop. Yeah. But I'm going to take it away first so we can take a quick look at the figure. And this Harley looks amazing. I can't get enough of it. Let's bring the camera down for a little bit. So she has a more anime aesthetic, which I believe is very on brand for the amazing Yamaguchi line. Going through her details, you can see very anime-esque proportions. Very nice paint apps, especially in the face, and she comes with other faces which we'll take a look at after, but really nice. You have the black and red hair and the hair ties as well. I have a spider on my review station. Oh well. So you see the back of the hair right there. Skin tone is very nice as well. Very Harley, very pale as she is. There is a bulge in the neck which can be seen in most of the poses, which kind of sucks. We'll talk about the face a little bit more later on, because there are 3 different kinds of faces. So she's in her rollerblade outfit, as seen in one of the comics. I believe I read the comic. I can't remember which one it is, but it's there. She has really very well painted blue eyes. She has her collar, her choker. It's staying a little bit high right now. Her torso is really nice. There's a bit of an issue with the gapping a little bit. But, with a little bit of fiddling, everything is flush except for the neck. So you have the bustier, I guess? What do you call that? Goes all the way around. You have a peg hole at the back for the stand. You got the star, the asymmetric shoulder pads, the star here and the diamonds on this side. You got elbow pads, because always be safe, kids. She needs a helmet. You have her hands, which are both gloved. Very nice there. You have her short shorts, very short shorts. Right there. Very shiny. These 2 parts are shiny. The bustier and the shorts are very shiny. And you can see here where it's painted, although it's painted well, there's a little bit of color separation, but it's not too noticeable. You have her belt, which is attached on the shorts piece. Right there. Again, the asymmetric look is really nice for Harley, the black and red. I believe there's a variant of this, but I don't think I'm gonna get that. There's a little bit of a gap here that you can line up sometimes, but for the most, it appears a lot, so that kind of sucks. You can see her pale skin again here. Her waist-high socks go all the way up, and I heard a lot of people having problem with this star. Mine came out very well. You have her diamonds here, and again the diamonds. All diamonds are on the left side. All stars. Oh no, there's a diamond here on the right side knee. Huh. But star, diamond. So that's fun. I mean, you get a little bit of a crevice here behind the knee. That's more for articulation. So you go down to the boots. Are these socks above the boots as well? Huh. Socks above the stockings. The boots are nice. Boots are really nice, and the rollerblades are very well done. And this is a more expensive figure than compared to like the Marvel Legends and the McFarlane. So you expect the quality to be better, and it is. They really deliver very well on this Harley Quinn. As you can see, she stands very well even with her roller skates. So it's really nice. I really enjoy the figure. Just standing there, for the most part, it looks good. She looks good. She looks like she's very alive, especially because of the eyes. I think she's very expressive, and she's very, she's a standout figure. Bright red and like sort of paler, which is very on brand for Harley Quinn. And she looks really nice. She looks very anime. I don't know what to say. I really like this figure. I really just like this figure. I enjoy posing her around, and it looks really good. I think she might be my new favorite Harley Quinn figure. And I have quite a few Harley Quinns, but she might be my favorite. So let's take a quick look at the accessories, shall we? So here's everything that Harley Quinn comes with. This is a lot of accessories, and it's really nice. It's really fun. All displayability, all this interchangeability is fun. She also comes with a stand, which I never took out of the packaging because the stand is supposed to come with a claw, but mine didn't. So, oof. And I don't know if I'm just missing something, but it doesn't look like it is. So it's just in packaging. This is supposed to peg into her back. But yeah, and then she comes with 2 extra wrist pegs, which I'm glad that she does because they are tiny, and it's just very nice to know that they're giving you extra wrist pegs. It's not a cheap figure, so that's really nice. Let's go through everything one by one, starting with the faces. So she comes with 3 faces. The first is the surprise look, which is really nice, and each of these faces, if you turn around, you can see each eye is individually articulated. It comes with an eye moving thing, something that you can use to like use that and move their eyes around. But I don't like using this because the eyes are pretty tight, and this is showing stress marks. I have another Revoltech figure, which this happened as well. I never used the eye. I think I have it here actually beside me. This came from the Revoltech Monster Hunter one. You can see there's stretch marks on the eye, on the tool to move the eyes. So what I do is, if you have one of these SIM card pins, you can use it to move the eye. So you can see right now the eye is just a little bit of a demonstration. You can move the eyes around however you want it to. So you can kind of see it's moving there. So that's so much fun. I mean, it's kind of hard sometimes to get the eyes lined up, but as you can see, especially with this face, it's fun because, you can get her cross-eyed. You can get her looking left and right. You can make her look a little bit dizzy. I took some photos of it, and it looks this is so much fun to play with. You have the smiling face, which I had on the figure. And this is fun because it's a little bit asymmetrical. There's a little bit of a smirk on the right cheek over in this side. There's a little bit of a smirk, and it's kind of raised. I don't know if it's coming at the camera. You can see it a little bit raised. So that's really fun. Again, same deal. The eyes are individually articulated. But, again, it's kind of hard to line them up. But once you do it, it looks really nice. And then you have the neutral face right there. So putting it on is simple. You can see her neck right there. Kind of just lay it on there. And the hairpiece. Sometimes that can actually look nice, like a comb back look. But It's much easier to do this off camera. And there you go. And she comes with instructions, so it shows you how to do this. So those are the 3 faces. Again, all of them look really nice. Check out the photos at the end of the video if you want to see all of them in action. But putting them to the side because we're done with them. Next we have the 2 kinds of feet. You can see you have the boots, the regular black and red boots. Very nice. And you have the rollerblades. The rollerblades don't move, they don't roll. But as you can see earlier, I have her with the rollerblades most of the time, and her balance is very, it's very well balanced. You can see it's kind of scuffed already from me using these rollerblades the most. But yeah, they don't roll, but she stands very well with these guys on. And bringing back Harley Quinn here, it's just peg holes. So you can put it in, which I'll put this in because these guys are not articulated at all. These guys are, so I'll leave her in for the articulation segment. It's just a matter of pegging it in. There you go. And there you go. Build your own Harley. That's really cool. Yeah, we'll talk about the hands next. Why not? So it comes with 4 pairs of hands. 2 fisted hands. 2 sort of like peace hands. Peace sign hands, but with the thumb out. So they're identical but mirror image with each other. 2 grip hands. So you can grip like the hammer and the baseball bat. Get out of my frame. And these 2 hands are where it's different. So you have a pointy hand right here for her right hand, and a thumbs up hand for the left, which is really nice. I like the variety of hands, and this is so much fun to play with. Now you have the 2 weapons. You have the hammer. The reason why I got it last is just so I can show you that you can, in fact, put the hammer in the hand very easily. There's a hole here for the boofush that came in the box. It's just pegged in with the ball and peg. So put it in. Show you right there. You can put it in, and boofush. It really looks nice, actually. You'll see photos, again, more photos of this at the end, but then it looks like boofush. And for the bat, again, you have the hole for the boofush. Right there. Right there, and because of the ball joint, you can, sort of navigate it however you want it to go, wherever you want it to go, so it works out very well. This separates in order for you to get it into the hand. It's just a matter of like, floop. Yeah, there you go. It's a matter of putting it in the hand and then closing it over that. Sometimes it doesn't close very well, so you really have to push it in. But the baseball bat is very plain. There's no writing, unlike like the movie version and stuff like that. So yeah, those are the accessories. It comes with a lot of accessories, so much fun. This figure is so much fun. Now for the articulation segment, and there's a lot to talk about here because again, it's amazing Yamaguchi and Reveltech, and their main thing is articulation, right? So bring her up here. Her head is on a ball joint. You can see it goes all the way back. There's a huge gap here, but looking from the top, it looks good, but you do get that huge gap. It goes all, you can look all the way up. What more can you ask for? It can just the head joint can look all the way down. Left and right, but I think that has to do with neck. The pigtails are also on a double. It's a ball with 2 hinges, a double hinge ball joint, maybe. I don't know if that's what you call it. The neck is on this ball joint, that same joint, so it can do whatever you want. Very, very nice articulation of the neck. She can look everywhere, and again, you have her eyes articulated, so you can look over to the side. You can have her look straight. Very nice. Her shoulders are on this ball joint, are on the same double ball joint. Although because of the shoulder pads, it doesn't. Well, I guess it can go almost all the way up, but with a little bit of finagling, you can get it to do anything you want to do, except all the way like a T-pose. Actually, no, you can do that. So very nice shoulder joint, and you can make it sit flush as well in the body, so you can hide that joint because of the shoulder joint. The elbows are single ball joints, but again, that same joint. They go all the way. They they go in all the way, as far as and then they can turn on the arm, and the upper arm and lower arm both turns. The hand is on that same ball joint, so up down, turn it around, up down that way. So very nice, very nice. You have a ball joint here on the upper torso. No breakage, no gappage, all the way. This is all the way back. Let's move her hand. It's all the way back, still no gappage. All the way forward, no gaps either. That's very nice. The lower torso, there's a huge gap right here. You can see here the gap, but you can fix that easily with the belt. If you reposition the belt, you can sort of hide that. But yeah, with both joints, she can basically do a limbo. Moves forward that much. Very nice. The legs, they're on this ball joint as well, so you can turn it here. You have that much. You can go all the way around. There you go. You can basically kick out all the way like that. And then the stocking, there's a ball joint also as well here in the stocking, so you can go up and down, left and right, about that much. So it looks a bit janky, but it's perfect for some angles. It's really good for some angles. So you can go all the way out and then turn the joint so she can do a full splits. So that's really cool. Knees are on a double ball joint actually. So there's a ball joint up here which can go all the way up, and it's attached, you can see, to a ball joint down there, which can make go forward and back. So you can have it straight, you can have it all the way bent in. Very nice. Feet, show you here. Move down a little bit, up a little bit, and these toes move up and down very nicely, but the roller skate toes do not. So yeah, a lot of articulation with this figure, a lot to talk about with the articulation, more than your standard like Marvel Legends or in this case McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. But that's what Revoltech's known for. It's really known for like extreme poses, action poses, and it's really fun to pose around these guys because they're very expressive, they're very articulated. Basically you can get it to do what you want. So now it's time to do some comparisons. She stands at very short, around 5.5 inches, 5.25 inches. So she stands very short. With the rollerblades on, it gives her a little bit of height. And I like it because, with the rollerblades on, she actually scales a little bit better with all the other lines that I collect, Marvel Legends mostly, and DC Icons. So that's almost at 6 inches, just shy of 6 inches tall, which is really good. So first, let's compare her with another Revoltech figure, the only other Revoltech powered figure that I have, which is the Monster Hunter Kieran Armor figure. So you can see how they stand next to each other. Of course, they're more or less very similar lines, so they stand very nicely next to each other. She has a base because I have a hard time standing her, but she has no difficult time standing, so that's great. So, if you have other Revoltech figures, of course, they're going to scale well together. Well, not of course, because, there's some lines that don't, but Revoltech scales well together. And, it's fun posting these two because they're both very expressive. Let's bring her in with... Whoop, don't fall, Harley. I just talked about how well you are at standing. Why won't you stand, Harley? Oh, well. There's Harley. So you can see how tall she is. Oh, now she stands. Okay. There's Harley Quinn. Beside Harley Quinn, you can see that if you remember my review of the Suicide Squad Harley, she is actually short compared to other McFarlane standards. So you can see how short this amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn really is. Bring in some DC collectibles. We have Poison Ivy, the new 52, and she stands a little bit, a bit tall for Harley. It can work. That's regular people scale. But in terms of Harley and Ivy is really tall. But you can make it work. Here you have her next to the Joker, DC Essentials Joker. This one is really tall. Well, no, it can work. It still can work. I think you can make it work. She is short. I would still, and again, this is her with her roller skates. If you want her just with her regular shoes, she's gonna be really a little bit too short. This is my ideal height, sort of like that. But still looks nice. You can do it. You can pose it if you want to do photography. It'll work out. Bring in other Harley Quinns. You have the DC New 52 Harley Quinn. Oh, that's her New 52 look. Of course, her New 52 look is there. So this must be Rebirth. I'm getting my things confused. Here she is with the DC New 52 Harley Quinn and the DC Icons Harley Quinn. I gave her, just for funds, I gave her my Green Lantern, my Icons of Green Lantern, and a Darth Vader lightsaber. So you can see that she scales well with the Icons. She can fit in with the Icons. Really short for compared to the DC Collectibles version, but she still looks nice. I have a lot of other Harley Quinns, mostly DC Essentials, and the DC Bombshells one, but this one I think is my favorite of them all. She's, again, most expressive. The Harley Quinn with the most shelf presence, even if she stands a little bit shorter than the others. And with my regular comparisons, here she is with the Marvel Legends Iron Man and the Green Lantern from McFarlane, Green Lantern John Stewart. And you can see that she's closer to fitting in with your Marvel Legends because, again, this is the 6-inch scale. So, you have that going. I don't have my DCUC figures on me right now, but she'll scale well with the DCUC figures as well because they're more or less similar scale with the Marvel Legends. And just bring her back in with her regular shoes. You can see that she does stand a little bit shorter now without her roller skates, but she can still fit well with Marvel Legends, a little bit less so with McFarlane. But again, it's up to you. You can make it work. If you want photography or anything like that, it still can look like a real person, A real person, I say. But they can still fit in together. So yeah, what do I think of this figure? I absolutely love it. It's I don't know if I'd say it's a simple figure, but it's a good figure. And it's just so much fun to play with. Yes, it's a different aesthetic. It's an anime aesthetic, but again, it's just enjoyable and easy to pose and so much fun. And I know this video's gone on for a long time, but that's because there's so much packed into this figure and there's so much to talk about that it's just an enjoyable figure. And I really recommend it. If you guys like Harley Quinn, if you guys like posing action figures, if you guys like, this anime aesthetic, then 100% I recommend this figure. I've had so much fun with it. I've been taking a lot of photos and, since she's very expressive, she stands out on your shelf and I would highly recommend it if you can find it. There are variants. If you like the variants better, that's fine. But just the figure alone, I think is great. So that's all there is to talk about for now. Let me know if you like the figure. Let me know if you like the review. Let me know what you think of it. Leave in the comments down below anything I missed, any questions you have about the figure. I'd be happy to answer them. I like reading the comments. I like chatting with you guys. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, leave a like on the video if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you didn't. That's fine. I understand. It won't hurt my well. Yeah. But be nice to each other in the comments. That'll be really great. Subscribe if you want to. I have more videos coming up. And yeah, this is Gelmig signing off. Have fun collecting and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.